happy birthday to me!
Yay!
You had a big birthday.
A very exciting birthday, my first birthday home in like 2 years.
And you are finally ready to let the world hear your story and see your face.
Yes. I can change people's perspective and make them feel like they have a voice. Like, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. And it feels so strong. It feels so strong saying that. Like, I feel so strong saying that. I never would have thought. And a year ago, I would have never been here. I would have never thought I could do it. I'm so proud of myself.
April 8th, 2022. The Mavericks played the Trailblazers at American Airlines Center.
And the shot is good after the pass.
Natalie Kramer and her dad sat in section 221 until the then 15-year-old left to go to the bathroom and never returned.
Police in North Richland Hills need your help to find a missing teenager. Natalie Kramer disappeared from a Mavericks basketball game.
For the next 10 days, her story made headlines. AAC cameras captured the only clues. She was last seen with 2 men.
Some more disturbing details that are emerging tonight from the story of a 15-year-old North Richland Hills teenager.
I was planning on going to the game, but then got anxious and I needed something.
Kramer says she was struggling with anxiety and addiction.
But is that vaping or cigarettes or marijuana?
Vaping and marijuana. And so I just went and I found a male and I was like, hey, do you smoke? And he was like, yeah. He was like, asked me who I was with, and I was like with my dad. I don't know where he's at, but we can just chill. It took a turn in the parking garage. I thought he was the only one, and he wasn't. They had a bag of weed and rolling papers. Pretty much once they kind of showed me, I was just kind of going, just shoved in, not thrown in, but I didn't have a choice. It did not take long to know that I was in danger, but wasn't sober enough to do anything about it.
Kramer says the details of that night and the next 10 days are slowly coming back to her, and they are very difficult to hear.
You were raped 3 times in that parking garage.
Yes, I was.
And then you were taken to a house somewhere in Dallas?
Yes. I would say 20, 25 minutes away from the American Airlines Center. And they continued to have me smoke marijuana, and they raped me again. And when I knew I was getting sex trafficked was when he asked me, he said, can you go take a shower and then put these clothes on so we can go down to the street? I didn't think of selling my body, none of that.
Kramer's parents, desperate for answers, hired a private investigator who, within 24 hours, made a terrifying find. Adult ads for the young girl being sold in Oklahoma.
You remember going to Oklahoma?
No, I don't.
Did it ever occur to you, I need my cell phone, I need to call my parents, I need help?
There was times that there were a phone and I could call. It didn't run through my mind. I was running for drugs. I was running for all of these other reasons. And in that time, my family was not my number one.
The PI alerted Oklahoma City police, and nearly 2 weeks after Kramer disappeared, this picture was taken.
So I was just walking at those apartments, just like praying. I was just like, God, please have someone, something, whether it's a cop, an ambulance, something, a random person on the side of the road. I was like, God, I can't do this. Like, please send somebody, please save me. And not 5 minutes, a cop pulled up next to me and he goes, "Are you Natalie Kramer?" And I said, "Yes, I am."
And you had just prayed?
Yeah. Just not even like a making sense prayer, just like a plead, like, please save me. And he did. He did. He did.
Three-pointer is on target.
It's been 2.5 years since that night at the AAC. Kramer attributes her escape and recovery to faith, family, therapy, and this little guy.
When I got Gunner, I was in a manic. Every morning he forced me to get out of bed. I had to take him out. I had to feed him. He brought that motivation back. He's a dog. He doesn't know, but he saved my life completely.
Do you feel lucky to be alive?
I knew I was gonna die. I knew. But it's scary. It's scary to think that it happens every day. But I hope what people take from this is that it's real. It's real and it's hard, and you may not think it will happen to you until it does. Don't give up on yourself. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue to speak about it. It's not just my story being told. It's other people's who aren't able to tell their story.